Well, good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. So I'm actually down here giving a little update. Shout out to da 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 damn Gina for giving me an update. I don't know if this is really an update or if this is just really somebody's thoughts, of course. Um, this actually makes me, if it were true, now again, it's the NFL silly season, so people are going to come up with all kinds of things that you're going to go ahead and bite on and say, oh, the Cowboys are going to do this, or oh, they're going to do that, and stuff like that. This isn't that they've heard that the Cowboys are interested in doing this. This is just a prediction, and that's exactly what they're saying. The Dallas Cowboys believe they are um, building in the interior of the defensive line with in-house. The Cowboys believe they are building the interior of the defensive line with in-house signings. Yeah, and you could say, yeah, with Carlos Watkins, with Taco Charlton, with OC, um, Neville Gallimore, and Quentin Bohannon. All that the middle guy, the guys in the middle, they're all homegrown signed guys, pretty much for the most part. But the Athletics, so they're predicting. So this isn't actually, the Cowboys are saying, hey, we're targeting this guy, or we're trying to make a move, or you've heard that they're bringing him in for, kicking the tires or anything like that. This is a prediction made by the Athletic that they would make a run at Bears defensive lineman Akiem Hicks. It feels like Dallas is going to add a defensive lineman. It's just a matter of which one. The Athletic writes. They still have Demarcus Lawrence, Micah Parsons on the edge. Also, of course, Dorrance Armstrong, as well as Dante Fowler on the outside. Hicks would give the Cowboys a nice option on the interior. He's 32 and has missed 20 games of the past 3 seasons due to injuries. But those factors will practically bringing the price down. So if you're on the outside and saying to yourself, why would the Dallas Cowboys bring him in? Well, let's take a look at what the Dallas Cowboys do. You can look at JPP. You know me, JPP. Yeah, what's up, homie? You've heard some rumors that they might be interested in him. Guess what? He's 32 years old and coming off an injured season, in which case he would be, well, discounted. Go figure. So Hicks, when you look at it, and we go through the numbers over here, and I pulled it up real quick. The course of the last 3 years, 2019, he missed 11 games, ended up with 10 tackles and 1 sack. 2020, he actually played 15 games, ended up with 3.5 sacks, 49 combined tackles, and 19 assists, 7 tackles for a loss, and 21 quarterback hits. Now, for an interior man, that's actually really good. That's actually really good numbers right there, because, see, you have to understand, when you're the man in the middle, you're a run stopper. Your job is to hold the line. I've explained this a million times. Your job is to just get the crap beat out of you and keep coming back for more. You're going to get hit by the center, get hit by the guard, get hit by the other guard. You'll get hit by a fullback if they use one. You'll get wham blocked by the tight end. And those wham blocks, oh my, those wham blocks are the worst. You know what a wham block is, right? Because here's what they do. They use trickery on you, okay? It's hard enough that in front of your face, as a one technique guy, see, this is why you need to be ornery as a one technique guy. You have the football every time right there in your face. But you don't get the ball. You don't get that glory. But every single play, it's right there. Right? But the wham block, what they do is they put the tight end in motion. And when the ball snapped, he's right there at an angle. And he hits you right in the hip. Right when you don't see it. Because you're stepping forward thinking you're getting hit by the center. And here's this guy hitting you right there. Just cutting, just doing damage to you. You know, the chop zone? Yeah, you're in the middle of it. You always get cut block. You get double T. It's just hell. It's hell. And then nobody buys your jersey. Nobody. Nobody gives a rat's ass about you. Who? Yeah. And usually you're overweight because you're a real big guy too. So then, of course, you have those issues as well, which is bad health. Last year, he played in 9 games, still 3.5 sacks, which is a good number for an interior lineman. 25 tackles, 19 solos, 6 assists, and 5 tackles for loss, and 9 quarterback hits. For a nose tackle, that's not bad numbers. That's really not bad numbers. In fact, that would be a help. If you can put a guy like that in rotation, you can see the Cowboys, of course, wanting to get somebody like that because, of course, he's old, he's injured, and he's cheap. That's what we do here with the Dallas Cowboys: old, injured, and cheap. So I don't know if this will actually happen or not, but um, I can't say that I would be mad about bringing in a big body. We do have Quentin Bohannon, who is, on the big side. He's still very, very raw. Should be better this year. He's got to learn to stay low because you got to, as a nose tackle, you got to be low, 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 real low, because the low man wins. If you get up high as a one technique guy, you're getting blown into the secondary, and if you're getting blown into the secondary, you got problems that will run all over you guys. You got to have a guy who can stay low, a big body who understands when I feel that double team that I can drop the anchor and head to the ground to occupy that space. And you know what happens? You know what happens when you drop the anchor on that double team and you clog up the middle? You get stepped on a lot. I'm telling you. Stepped on. Your hands right there. This guy steps on the cleat marks on your hands. It's just brutal. It's ugly. It's a thankless job. And you don't make a whole lot of money. So if I got kids playing football, don't make them play the one technique. There's no glory there. No glory. Tell them to be an edge rusher because that's where all the money is. That's where you get all the stats. You get to be like TJ Watt. Hey, pay me like $28 million a year. Nose tackle, use broke ass. So we'll see if something happens from that. And we'll be checking in a little bit later. I'm still wondering about Bobby freaking Wagner. Something's not right. And I'm telling you, there's already a deal in place. This is just going through the motions. I'm telling you, this will be a hire by the Dallas Cowboys next week. You watch. To make it turn the page on Jerry Jones' lawsuit. If it happens, make sure you come back to me and say, hey, Mark, you were 100% right on that shit. So that's where we are, guys. I'll be back in a little bit to do my fireside chat. And I hope you join me then. Until then, da 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 da. Thanks, Gina. Peace.